real cases before a real judge.
And now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis.
Plaintiff Rachel Kruger says after she turned herself in for vandalizing a vehicle that belonged to the defendant's friend, the defendant damaged her car. However, Rachel believes because of her criminal acts, the defendant refuses to take responsibility for the damages, so she's suing. Defendant Erica Mathis says Rachel was part of a mean girls club, and the girls in the club all wore matching shirts and hats and went around town intentionally bullying people. Erica denies damaging Rachel's car and says Rachel is making this story up to get revenge.
Tell me what happened.
All right, I had met the defendant. Her ex-boyfriend, who was her witness, was friends with my ex-boyfriend. They worked together, so we'd see each other, you know, in group things and hang out together once in a while. Frequently, you know, I would text the defendant and say, hey, let's do stuff together, let's go out and do stuff as a group, and always was kind of blown off and basically ignored. And later I came to find out that the defendant was trying to set her friends up with my ex-boyfriend, and that was the reason that she had never, really had ever wanted to do stuff together. In December, myself and two other girls who didn't like Erica, one night went up in the kitchen of the house that we were at and put up a concoction of different things, went and put them in the gas tank of her friend's car. I had called, the next day I had called the officer, immediately taken the blame for what I had done, apologized, and went to court for that. And I take full responsibility for that. I paid the restitution that was owed. That is why I believe Erica believes that she doesn't have to acknowledge that she did this to my car.
All right, we're going to get into what she allegedly did to your car after I allow her to give me some background, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, I completely disagree with all of that. I got along with Rachel just fine. My friend started coming around. It's not like I brought her purposely to hook up with her boyfriend or whatever, but she started coming around, and he liked her because they had broken up. So she didn't like me for that reason, and the other two girls, one of them was my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, so obviously she doesn't like me either. They went into a house they weren't even really wanted at and took his flour and his sugar out of his cupboards and put it in my friend's gas tank. This whole thing is because she is a mean girl. Like, she wants to get back at me for what happened to her. She's a member of a squad.
What type of squad? I'm
where
confused.
you go and bully people on purpose and think it's funny.
Your Honor.
She's a bully.
And yes, they made T-shirts that said the name. They all had matching hats, T-shirts, whistles around their neck, and they would go around and be mean to people on purpose. She's mean, and that's why she did what she did to me.
Are you part of a bullying group?
No, Your Honor, it was a joke. It was between friends that I'd hung out with.
What was the joke?
It wasn't, we made T-shirts together. It was a joke. It was one night at a friend's house. We all made these T-shirts. It was fun. Like, my mom was help us made the shirts. Like, it wasn't anything. We had never once been mean to people.
Okay,
and
that's what I was asking. You all never bullied anyone?
No, never.
All right, you just put sugar in her gas tank.
That wasn't even, that wasn't even with those girls.
Right.
There was a group of 5 girls that had hung out with that.
I'm talking about putting the sugar in the gas tank.
Right, and that
indicates that you may have a propensity of being mean toward people.
I'm not. I gave Erica multiple chances after she had hurt me
multiple
over and over.
Multiple chances to do what?
I had always gone out of my way to be nice to her.
You gave her multiple chances to do what?
To hang out. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt that she wasn't trying to hurt me.
Okay, tell me again why you put sugar in the gas tank.
I got caught up in the drama between the defendant's witnesses, ex-girlfriend, and Erica. They didn't like each other, right?
All of it was her idea.
You were helping the group.
No, there's totally 2 different groups here. This is...
All right, whatever. You helped a group.
Right, that didn't like her. 2 different groups. That didn't like her. So you're a member of 2 different groups that hurt people.
It wasn't 2 different. That's what you just said. You said that's a different group.
Okay, but the first group...
Why are you rolling your eyes?
No.
You said, I'm going by what you said. You said, no, not that group.
Your Honor.
What did you want to say, ma'am?
I was there.
Stand up, say your name, and then speak.
My name is Kathy Pelton. I'm Rachel's mother.
All right, what about these T-shirts? What did they say?
These T-shirts, the night
did you
that
help
the girls...
print them?
I didn't help print them. They were doing it as a joke that they were going to just take some pictures of each other.
And do what
We all
with
went
them?
to a party
They went to a
together.
party. It was I don't know, it was some themed party or something, and they were all going to go as a group. They did them in bubble paint.
What did it say?
And it said the squad, and you know.
Okay. All right, what else you want to tell me?
But I'm just saying that my daughter's not a malicious person. She owned up to what she did before anybody got involved.
Why do you think she put the sugar in the gas tank if she wasn't malicious?
She came to me after it happened.
That was a friendly gesture?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And she knew she did wrong. She called, contacted the police before they contacted them.
You can have a seat, ma'am. Let me inform you.
Okay.
Putting sugar in someone's gas tank and being convicted of it, that's called malicious. Car damages. Why are you suing her for car damages?
On Friday, April 13th, I had gone to where the defendant's witness resides. I parked behind Erica's car. Erica's the red car and Vince's was the blue car. And then the driveway in the back goes to a barn. I walked back and we were unloading wood that they had gotten from work. Probably like 15 minutes later, we walked back or drove up to the front of the house, myself, and I have 2 witness statements from the people that were with me. Drove up and found Erica trying to maneuver her way out of the driveway, and I jumped out of the truck. I said, you know, she looked like she was going to work. She had her shirt on. I said, I'm really sorry. I will move my car for you. I got in my car. I moved the car, and she pulled out of the driveway and left. No more than 5 minutes later, we came back out to leave to go home and noticed that my whole front bumper was cracked. There was gray paint all over the front of the bumper, which is the color of her car. And I immediately tried to contact her, text her, and phone calls.
Okay, you have any pictures of it?
Yes, I do. And I have, did you want the witness statements also?
Yeah. And what did you say to her?
I had contacted her, and she refused to answer my calls and my attempts to contact her. I then contacted her witness, her ex-boyfriend, and he acknowledged her doing it and said that he was going to take care of it. And I have
any evidence of that?
I have the text messages right here.
Okay.
There's totally 2 different groups here. This is
all right. Well, whatever. You helped a group.
Right. That didn't like her. 2 different groups. That didn't like her.
So you're a member of 2 different groups that hurt people.
It wasn't 2.
That's what you just said. You said that's a different group.
Okay, but the first group.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
Defendant Erica Zemaitis says the plaintiff is part of a mean girls club that goes around intentionally bullying people. And she was even convicted of vandalizing Erica's friend's car.
Ma'am, what do you want to tell me about the car?
Yes, I do completely admit to the fact that I tried moving it. Like I had only moved forward, but I had not even been far into it when they had come around in another vehicle and she moved it. And I left and went to work, which is why I obviously wasn't answering her calls. I was at work. So then
when
I got
off,
work,
did you call her?
Well, no, I got out of work and I was like, because me and her have never really gotten along,
I said,
honestly.
when you got off, did you call her?
No.
Did you or anyone associated with you ever suggest that you damaged the car and that they would pay for it?
Okay, Vince, my witness, I called him when I got out of work and I was like, why does Rachel keep calling me? He's like, well, she says you hate her car. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, well, if you did, it's fine, I'll pay for it. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm not gonna, like, obviously if I hit it, I wouldn't be here today and I would have just let him pay for it. But I'm not gonna pay for something that I didn't do. I knew if I called her.
You want to speak, sir?
Yeah.
Come on, state your name.
Yep, my name is Vince Wydek. And, well, let me just say this. This whole situation, I think, is just ridiculous, okay? It's just a case of revenge, right, from what she did to Erica's friend's car. All right, and like the diagram shows, where my room is, the window right next to, on the bottom right corner, next to the garage right there. That's where my room is. My window was open because it was summertime, okay? When Erica went to leave, I heard her start her car, I heard her shut her door, and the amount of damage that I seen done on the car, which I seen the day after that it happened, there's no way that I would not have heard Erica hit her car, okay? And Rachel did text me that night and said, yeah, Erica hit my car, something needs to happen with insurance or whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know what? If she did hit your car, I will pay for it. That was before Erica told me that she didn't hit it, and yeah.
Man, why didn't you sue him?
Because, Your Honor, they had broken up, and I agree.
He's the one. You have evidence that he said he would pay for it. You don't have anything saying that she agreed she did it.
That first text messages was straight from him. I was with Dakota, and he was...
Hold on, no. This definitely sounds like a response. It says, hey, figure out how much for a replacement.
Your Honor, he texted me first after I called him. When I could not get a hold of Erica, I called Vince.
And said what?
And I said, listen, Erica hit my car. This is not cool. And the witness statement, Dakota was with me when I called him, and he heard the whole conversation that Vince was like, yeah,
you said that. You said Erica hit my car and it's not cool. Then what?
And he was like, I don't remember word for word, but he acknowledged that she had done it, and he said that, I'll take care of it, and, one way or another, it's going to get taken care of.
And when did the text begin?
And that he texted me a few hours, like within an hour after I had called him.
Can you figure out how much it was?
Yes. He acknowledged it. He walked right up to my car. We were all over there hanging out.
So your discussion with her where you told her you would make right the damage was April 13th. And on April 14th, the next day, you're still talking about taking care of it.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. If your girlfriend says don't take care of it, yet the next day you're still talking about paying for it.
And Your Honor.
Even though your girlfriend told you not to. If she told you that.
I didn't talk to Erica till the next day.
Right.
Your Honor.
And you still told her you paid for it.
In the evening.
You talked to her in the evening.
Yeah, I talked to my girlfriend
After having agreed to pay for some damage that she committed, you never mentioned it to her for a whole day. No. Don't believe you. Judgment for the plaintiff, $2,858.57. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'd like to tell you that you're fake, phony, and nobody likes you, and I'm happy that the judge could see right through you like everyone else can. You want to tell me that I'm mean? Good luck with that, because everybody knows I'm sweet and I'd do anything. Vince knows that too, because I was a good friend of Vince. He told me I was his best friend for a long time, how much he wanted Dakota to get a girl. He wanted to get a girl like Dakota.
I think she's just a fake, phony too.
Well, you can say it right back. That's nice.
What about the people?
There's nothing more to say about you. That's all you are.
You better get yourself checked, because Vince has been around with a bunch of girls, and you better, within the past couple weeks, you better
you've been a good friend to him? Yeah. Like you just said? Great friend, huh?
Yeah, I know, because he screwed me over.
You don't know what you're talking about.